How's everyone doing?
Good.
Yeah,
Tired,
good.
man.
Good.
Better than we was the other day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think it's a good job that show was online. We might have been scrapping.
I could hear you lot from upstairs. I could hear Lee from upstairs in the living room just like losing it.
How's your hand?
Don't let him on the bus.
It's mad. Absolute madness, right? How many people come up to me yesterday saying, like, don't let him on the bus, you know? Like, you say something that you just, you know, it's just blew up that, like, you know, and obviously, like, you know, banging my hand and all that, like, you know, so. Listen, it's passion, and I was so disappointed after. I don't think I've quite got over it.
Oh, no.
I don't think I'm quite over it. Not so much the defeat, it was the manner how we played, you know what I mean? We really need to, and it's got to be a league game where we've got to correct that. I know that sounds silly, like, you know what I mean? Go and win a few cup games, like, but, you know, it's for me, you've got to go to Leeds now and it's all right, Mikel saying get in the boat and all that, like, you know what I mean? Like, I ain't getting in that boat until like
Titanic.
What sort of boat you putting me on here? Like, you know what I mean? I want to see, you know what I mean? Like, they've got to show us the light, haven't they?
I was in my feelings, man. I can't lie. Even yesterday on the watch along, I didn't wear no Arsenal merch. I said, nah, these lot have ruined my weekend. Do you know what I mean? A Man United defeat hits different, don't it?
Yeah.
Phone everyone you see. I saw Man United shirts everywhere. I even went in the gym on Monday. Usually we got there'd be a Liverpool guy, a Man United, Arsenal. I'd just plain T-shirt. I just kept my head down like, yo, you know what I mean? But
Ty was in plain clothes. Like,
I got destroyed, man. Trust me. As I said to people, right, I'm sure I'm the most cooked Arsenal fan online when we lose those big games. And I've got more to come tomorrow. You know, I've got to do best of enemies, right? So, but I've just, yeah, you're right. It hits different when you lose. And I was saying that I remember when we was in Kenya last year, when it was the Europa League final, I was saying on another show that I remember a lot of the Kenyan fans were saying to me they would rather Tottenham win than United. And I was like, you must be joking. I go, we never hear the end of it. They go, you'll never hear the end of it. But they said over here in Kenya, there are no Tottenham fans. It's either Arsenal or Man United. Those are the two big fan bases worldwide, you know what I mean? Like, and so they're like, they go, if United win this, we're never going to hear the end of it. And they go, United fans are loud, like Arsenal fans are loud, you know what I mean? So
they've got no shame though, Man United fans, have they? Like, you know, I mean, they've really come out and give it. And I get that. But when we was down there, you know, don't come and talk to us. You know, you're down there in 8th and everything like that. But now, like, you know, they're where we were 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago, and you know, you're not allowed to talk about it. Like, you know, you get a result.
You know, easily. Yeah. The other day, I was saying to myself, I can't remember which game it was, and United played. And this is before Carrick come in. I can't remember which game it was, but they lost or they drew or something. And I remember looking at it and thinking, well, you know what? United are so bad and so in the mud, man. Is this? I was thinking these thoughts. I was like, is this actually good for football? You know, because I did enjoy the times when they were back. And I did enjoy the times back in the day with the rivalry and the back and forth. And I'm like, these man, they're so far off it, man, that it's not even to just see them every week.
Yeah, it wasn't back, was it? It was gone past.
Just to see their fans every week, just like so in the mud. I'm like, you know, maybe it'd be good to have them back. But then after they beat us the other day, I'm like, nah. Leave them where they are. Now I know why I want them down in the dumps, man. I don't want them getting top 4. I don't want them getting nothing. You know what I mean? They just reminded me about how they are. So I'm like, actually, why was I feeling sympathetic towards them? Right? Nah. I want them back in the mud.
You don't remember the hate watch that we had in Paris when they lost to Grimsby? Do you remember that? Yeah. We just sat around having dinner, watching that. That was amazing.
Yeah, that was
bring
amazing.
That back.
They lost to
Run
Grimsby.
that.
Yeah, bring them days back, man. They're too.
Run that. Talking about can we have them back? Move out my face.
And every one of their, like, you know, ex-players and all that are piping up and all that. Like, you see what Scholes said the other day, that if we win the league, it'd be the worst ever and all this crap.
Disgrace.
Honestly, like, you know, like when they won the last one under Fergie, that was some vintage year.
I think they got 77 points that year or something.
And this guy's like, it would be the worst ever. I think he's just the hatred, which is all good.
I quite like it.
Yeah,
I quite like it.
as well.
You know what I mean,
Back.
you must have hurt him somewhere along the line. You know
Yeah, it's
what I
back,
mean?
man. The hatred is back.
Yeah.
The hatred is back, and then they had to be like, they always be criticising us for like, yeah, you guys in the past and this and that, right? But they have to be there going back to be trying to compare this team to their 08 team, which is like amongst their best ever. They compare the Invincibles team with it. They could try to compare this team with that, how many players would get into it and all this sort of stuff. Honestly, like, you know, it did hurt. It did hurt, man. We got to rectify that this week. But
we move.
We move. And, you know, we've been in the Champions League, we've been perfect. You know, it was the game was, I don't know, it was a weird game that was, wasn't it?
Can I just say, last night, though, the moment of the Champions League last night was that goalkeeper.
That was amazing.
I turned over as soon as the Arsenal game
Jose
finished, and I was
heritage,
like, Madrid are going to end up out. And they had 2 players sent off, didn't they?
Yeah.
Senzo and then Rodrigo got sent off. And then Mourinho said that the coach had said to him, like, they're through.
Yeah.
So he brought 2 defensive players on, and then somebody scored because Marseille were going through.
Yeah.